J-Man literally demanded that I go live.
Oh, well then we
That's what
absolutely
I'm
must,
saying.
I
I can't
suppose.
upset J-Man. That's the worst thing. It's your first mistake, bucko. Oh, yeah. I guess usually there's a few second delay before the stream kicks in. Guess
Oh,
not today. Whoops.
not today. Satan. Is that Cerberus?
I cannot forget my empty plates. Alright, so that's downloading. It's almost done, honestly, so that's not too bad. Hello, everybody. Let's get a tweet going. The tweet is gone. Oh, I forgot about Facebook. Alright, boop. Boop. And then we go to this channel and hit enter. And then we go to this channel and hit enter. Oh, you thought you had me, J-Man. You didn't.
You thought.
It's not nice to call J-Man a thought.
Yeah.
Oh, Nicole's here. Hello, Nicole. I have a story today. I wanted to stream this. As many of you know, well, it's probably all of you know, it it just moderated the word thought. I had to allow it. That's funny. Now you can type the word thought in my chat, I guess. Congratulations, everyone. We've done it. Oh no. Sorry, guys. As you can see, the oh my god, Facebook, why are you the way you are? I have one chat mod. If I were to have more than 3 viewers at a time, of course I would love to need moderators, but I don't think it's necessary at this point in time in my life, because I'm not nearly popular enough. Porter.
Well, that one game that you got there, I saw or heard, got extremely positive reviews by many thousands already. So I would be curious to see what happens with that.
Which stream?
The Hades game.
Oh, yeah. I actually didn't fully download that yet. I just bought it with Cadence of Hyrule. Excuse me, J-Man. The booty does not shake until the subs come. Which, by the way... There we go. We are 4 subs away from the tier 2 gift, which is not downstairs still. It's in my bag, which is upstairs. Who is the other voice? That is the lovely, unique, and irreplaceable Confessor Kalen. As you know, well, as you may know.
You said that exactly, word for word, the other day.
Did I really?
Yes.
J-Man said it's Spanish green.
And he's Spanish Scarlet.
Confessor Kalen is a long-time friend and reader of the Sword of Truth series, who introduced me to the Sword of Truth series, which is a very sad day. The author of the Sword of Truth series has passed away as of today, Terry Goodkind, so it's a very Stark day for us Sword of Truth fans, because the author has passed. Um, is she your wife? No, Sats is his wife. Well, in if you were looking at the official capacities, my Discord name stems from my character name in Final Fantasy XIV, and my maiden name is different because I got married in Final Fantasy XIV to the very Confessor Kalen, the very same one. So my name changed
Zelda.
everywhere because the old me is gone. Just saying. I really want to sit Indian style, but my shoes are still on. And I really, you never really feel like you're home till the shoes are off. So let's do that. These are my T-Mobile shoes, by the way.
The T-Mobile Laces ones?
Got the T-Mobile laces in them. There they are.
Nice.
I'm gonna forget that I took them off down here, so in the morning when I'm screeching to get out of my house as fast as possible and I can't find my freaking shoes, I'll finally remember this moment. And I'll be like, damn it. I said to everyone on the internet that I had shoes ready. Ah. Wait, it doesn't work here. Yes. Oh, alright, let's stand up. Oh, there we go. A lot better.
Absolutely. Get comfortable.
I have candy corn, by the way. It's a terrible addiction. Alright, I'm going to text Keyblade Master, because I always do. I always promised that I would. I actually saw him the other day, and I was like, does it bug you that I text you all the time? He's like, no, do it. Okay.
Do you just get the regular candy corn, or do you get the autumn candy corn?
Oh, no. No. Oof. No. OG candy corn only. The autumn,
Yeah, I
it's
think
like
I
it's
prefer
got that
as much.
fake chocolate taste, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That is no good.
Yeah.
Oh, I was on
No bueno.
terrygoodkind.com earlier. I was looking for news of his passing because my DM was like, "Where'd you see that?" And I was like, So I tried to find a news source for it, and I guess he has death in the name of one of his books. So every time I wrote Terry Goodkind death, it kept taking me to like that book. It said like Death Sisters of Death or something like that.
Hmm.
So
Well, it's when I saw the notification on my feed, it was literally 6 minutes old, and then the
oh wow,
other post was 3 minutes old, so it was very
it's very
recent.
fresh.
Yeah.
Did he respond?
So
No. Okay. Sorry, guys. Oh, I have
and
Power BI
everybody in
open.
my Facebook group is like devastated.
Yeah, listen, okay, fake chocolate as opposed to fake corn. Listen, why are you sassing me right now? First of all, how dare you? Those brown ass candy corns suck. They do. You know what else is? When I was little, I really liked the pumpkins, and I can't do the pumpkins now. Like, that's a big no for me.
I just can't.
So this is where things get kind of weird because I have to hear this game in order to play it, which means I'm gonna have to boost up my actual speaker. So if the game audio bleeds a little through my mic, I'm sorry in advance. But there's another reason I kind of using this mic because if I get far enough away, it won't be too bad. Whereas the snowball, like, picks up 10% of my voice and 90% of the audio all over the room. Anyway, Cadence of Hyrule, let's at least boot it. Let's do that. But I know why you're all here today. I had a meeting at 12 o'clock. A very important meeting. It was not a fiber meeting, bro. And I'm sure you're all begging to know how it went.
Very much so.
I'll tell you all that. But first, I have a funny story. Yeah, he is now CEO. No, I am not CEO. I'm still a Ram at this time.
I was gonna say, does that mean you can be a cooking host now?
New Soul Cooker Sunday host. No.
Nice.
So, but first, DeAndre. I know, I'm bringing up DeAndre already. We're only 10 minutes into the stream here. But I had I just love these moments with DeAndre. So, I had a rep who I accidentally scheduled in the evening tomorrow, and she has a class. She told me, "Hey, Keyblade Master's here. What up, Keyblade Master?" And
Hey.
she told me 2 days ago before I left work. No, it was yesterday before I left work. So I was like, "What? I'll deal with it tomorrow." So I looked at the schedule, and I had an easy swap to do. Mic up or game down. A smidge. Can I do mic up? I'll be able to do mic up, because like I said, I want to make sure I can hear the game. Oh, wait. You mean the game.
I am never any help on this audio stuff because I'm always in this.
Yeah, no, I'll turn game down a smidge and mic up a smidge. There we go. That should be better. Hopefully.
It was always great.
Yeah, I know, right? It's probably good. Yeah. Luckily I learned how to deal with audio levels. Anyway, DeAndre. So you can turn those on. Captions? I don't have captions, no. Anyway, so I called the rep with DeAndre and I said, "Hey, we need to do a switch." And DeAndre goes, he gets on the phone, he's like, "Yeah, whatever." And then he gets on the phone with the rep and he's like, "Yo, I'll do it for $20. I was like, "DeAndre, what do you mean $20? He was like, "Nah, I'll do it for $20. And I was like, yeah, they banter back and forth for a minute. And then she goes, "I'll buy you a $5 foot long." And he goes, "I don't want your foot long." But I'll take one of those bagels from that place. I don't remember the name of the place. And I was like, "Well, that seems..." Yeah, I know, right? I was like, "It seems alright." And I was like, "How much could a bagel from that place be?" He's like, "I want the bagel sandwich. It's $11. I'm like, DeAndre, in what universe is any bagel breakfast sandwich $11? He's like,
Oh my gosh.
It's a bomb ass bagel sandwich. Anyway,
It's hella stacked.
Yeah, I know, right? So they're like going back and forth about a bagel sandwich and $20, and my rep actually agreed to pay him $20. And he took the shift. It's a 4-hour shift.
Oh, that's a princess shift.
I know. So anyway, afterward, we're like outside. Me and DeAndre close the store, we leave. And, we're talking for a minute. He's in his car, I'm out his window. And I was like, "Oh, hey, thanks for taking that shift tomorrow and making that work." And he goes, "I got $20. You don't gotta thank me. I didn't even have anything to do." And he just rolls up his window and out. He's out. I was like, what just happened? I love DeAndre, but boy, he really squeezed that one. Luckily, she'll have left by the time he gets there, and maybe he'll forget. Because I feel bad because I scheduled it wrong, but nobody seemed to want to hold me accountable. So yeah, I mean, one of these days DeAndre is gonna get on this stream, and everybody's gonna go fucking nuts because I talk about DeAndre all the freaking time. But
He's a celebrity.
Yeah, I know. If you ever see DeAndre from Hartford in chat, remember
Apparently, J-Man is more of a celebrity than.
Oh, J-Man is a celebrity. He's like a top tier Slick Deals poster.
A top tier Spanish Scarlet person.
So that's my DeAndre story. Step 2. Noon today, I interviewed for retail store manager. I know, but the funny part about the Timo server is everybody knows J-Man runs it. But like, if we get to a point where I gotta say something, people are like, "Coochie's here. everybody scatter. They get all still. Like, I don't know what happens, but I'm like the asshole of that server. Like when I'll literally write like, if I gotta say one more goddamn thing. I wish that mod chat, that night in mod chat, I was in bed. I was just like laying down, and I was reading that because obviously we know what we were talking about. And I was like, I've had it with this shit. I like whip out the Chromebook. I get the full keyboard in front of me, and I was like, and it goes on for like 15 minutes. I just type. I just lay into these guys for like 15 minutes about how pissed I am about this one issue the server was having. And did it not work? I feel like for the most part, we had one more little issue, and then it never happened again. And we've been like quiet since.
Yes, waifu has presence. That is to be sure.
It did need to be said, believe me. Believe me.
He pulls out the dad mode sometimes in our Discord as well.
By the way, I just finished my Dude Zero. I cracked this at like 11:30 this morning. So, yeah, it was lovely and flat. Now we move on to my favorite cup. The cup I've had water in all night that I definitely didn't put water in. So, earlier...
I definitely didn't transfer anything into this cup.
Earlier, I was using this cup, which is actually right here. And I made the noise, because it has a very specific, like... And it has a very specific, like, glug noise when I drink out of it. And Professor goes, that doesn't sound like my cup. And I was like, oh, and I was like, yeah, you know, this cup's empty. I got water from work in that cup. My thing upstairs is empty. And she's just like, you don't have to use my cup every night on stream, I guess. And I was like, so she heard me unscrew the cap, pour the water over.
I swear I did not encourage him to switch, but he did it because he liked that.
Don't watch that. Anyway, I'm here to play a game called Cadence of Hyrule. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna talk about my interview. I'm gonna move this a little closer so I can hear it. And again, I apologize if it bleeds a little, but it's literally a rhythm music based game. And I need to hear the music. So yeah. Oh, new file. Customize settings. Fixed beat rate. Played the game without moving to the beat. It like takes away the fun of it. Permadeath mode, that's big nope. I should just start game. Press up when you hear the sound.
Aww. Look at his little sprite. It's cute.
Oh. Wow, my monitor sucks. Let's see what happens. Alright, I want to watch this.
Every world has its evils.
So everybody be quiet.
And when the balance of power is inevitably lost, it's up to the courageous and the wise to restore it. But sometimes they need a little
Oh god, Navi's in this game? Nope. 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 I'm just kidding, we're playing it. I saw you fall from the sky. That landing wasn't very graceful. Are you okay? Oh, you're not Hylian? So you're new here. I'm Trill. Nice to meet you.
This is not a brand new game, is it?
It's recent. It came out last year.
Have you played this before?
This is Crypt of the Necrodancer, but it's the Cadence of Hyrule. It's the Zelda version of it.
It's the one where you have to like move
unfortunate
to a
timing.
certain harmony.
Something strange has been going on in Hyrule. Oh wait, I'm moving to the beat. I don't even have to. Oh snap! Oh, it makes the.
Tucci, how
What?
are you exposing all of DeAndre's hustle on stream?
DeAndre, I just love telling that story.
He straight finessed you guys, man.
He didn't finesse me.
He finessed T-Mobile. You represent T-Mobile.
I'm stumped. Notice some stairs to the left. Those are
Hello,
Yeah.
Professor.
We've got jokes. Hello.
Nice. The torch.
But you have to do everything in like a beat, right?
Not yet.
Kind of. No. Okay.
It's gonna though. Shoot. Oh, here we go. Watch out, this monster is not friendly. And do you hear that intense music? Whenever enemies are around, everyone is forced to move to the beat of the song. Good news is that monsters always dance in simple patterns. Learn their patterns and you'll be able to defeat them without taking damage yourself. He moves every second beat and puts his arms up before he jumps. Oh, that was awesome.
Nice.
I missed this game. I want to get in that room with all the plants in it.
I want to hack and slash some plants.
Waifu, can you please be careful in chat? I don't need inappropriate talk about my bro's face.
Well, he said he loves this game, so I said I love his face. You know.
It's that yeah, understandable. I've seen that face. Wow, you're fast with a shovel. And you seem right at home in this dark, spooky crypt. What kind of place are you from? Literally, dark, spooky crypts. But look at these weird portals. You can see my friends inside of them. If anyone can figure out what's going on in Hyrule, it's Link and Zelda. But it looks like these portals are one way. Will you visit Link or Zelda? Alright guys, 1 minute. Should I visit Link or Zelda? Yes. You know it's gonna take bits, guys. Red tunic. We're not doing that right now. Let's start a timer. Should have set it to 2 minutes. I'll talk about my interview for the next 2 minutes. So I get there, and it's I'm like 10 minutes. No, I was actually like 30 minutes early, but I went to I went to my store to print some stuff, and yeah, I told Nicole all about it this morning. I had a printer fiasco. Got there early, did a little bit of reading in my Don't Give a Fuck book, which is why I posted that picture earlier in my chat. But this is the hilarious part. So I get there. It's 15 minutes early. And I walk up, I go in, I greet the guys in the front of the store. And we got 20 for Spanish tunic, which I assume is long. I go in the back room. I'm like, I'm gonna just go back there, see what's up. And they didn't tell me that they were still conducting the other interview. So 120 for Link. No Zelda love. So I go back there, and the way the story is, like, there's a back room which has like a little back room area, then there's a long hallway on the left, and then it leads to another back room, and in that long hallway there's a door that leads into a conference room. We got a single bit for Zelda, can't leave Zelda out of it. And there was a sprint training for the store managers in the conference room, and so they were doing the interview kind of in that back room. And I didn't know that. So I'm walking in, whoop, I walk to the hallway, I'm going in the back of the hallway, I see my DM, I see my store manager, because she's one of the panel interviewers. I see the other guy, and they're all like just chatting, this and that, going back and forth. No one's noticed me. And I get nearly all the way down the freaking hallway, and I see that they're literally in the middle of another interview. And I was like, oh my god. So, oh, that's it. Looks like Link won with 125 bits to 1. Sorry, Zelda. That was loud. Sorry.
We'll get to that eventually, right? To Zelda.
Yes, I assume so. Sorry if that was loud. Anyway, so I'm standing there. I'm like frozen. Like, oh my god. I just walked in on somebody else's interview, but no one noticed me. No eye contact, nothing. 5 people in that room. Not one person looked at me. And I was like, backstep, backstep, backstep. And I just like completely like got out of that whole hallway, backstep, and no one even looked up to look at me. I was like, woo. So I get out there, I'm back on the sales floor, and I was like, I think they're doing the other interview still. And the other the manager goes, oh yeah, the other person's still back there. You couldn't have said that when I walked in.
I know, right? Oh
I
my
was
God.
like, oh no. So the interviews were supposed to be 45 minutes long, and that first person, I assume, was 11 to 11:45. They left at like 12:15, so my interview started super late. I do know who it was. I do. So I was like, shoot, like I'm already like over halfway through my interview time. So mine took about an hour as well. So I got in. They let her out, and I got to go in. And I knew who she was. I know where she's from. I know her whole story. We've worked together for quite a while. So I go in. I should have brought my bag down here with all my collateral. Anyway, I went over some of my collateral stuff. It was a formal interview, so they had the standardized guide with the questions on it and everything. So the questions did happen. I wrote down, you know what, I'm just going to grab the collateral. I'll be right back. It makes more sense if you see it. Listen to this sweet music for like 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Behave in chat while I'm gone, by the way. Oh, take my shoes up. I'm gonna do that. You know what else? I'm gonna bring my empty plates up too. By the way, waifu, it was shepherd's pie. That's what I was eating.
Shepherd's pie. Okay. All right. You sat in those chairs, or that chair. You also took those stairs numerous times. You sat at that desk numerous times.
I farted.
You farted in the chair.
I built that bookcase. Me and Coochie built that bookcase.
You guys built it together?
Yeah.
That's cute. Oh, for the kids. Yeah, apparently you peed in that shower.
What?
You peed in the shower.
I'm sorry, what? Let me see that butt, the coochie butt. Wait, what? No, hold on. Okay, so what's good news is I officially have the second 4 more subs, and I have the second gift, which is right here. Down it goes. Here's my book I'm currently reading. I read one leadership-based book a month. I'm right now reading The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. Right now I'm on the chapter called You Are Not Special.
Chapter called Fuck No.
Yeah, so. Anyway.
What the fuck?
I just realized my shit's not down here. Anyway, so I do have some of it. This is my actual. This is a very important book in my life. This is my everything book. You see, it has a lot of wear and tear on the sides. This is my COVID thing when we were essential. I had to keep that on me in case I got pulled over.
Oh, jeez, Marco, I hope you sanitized that thing.
What, this?
All of it, even the pages. Just dip it in sanitizer.
I know. But I've done like everything that I've done over my 2 years. Which, by the way, today is my 2-year anniversary at T-Mobile. It was today. So here's my book of everything. This is like my Bible of all of my. If you ever need some tips, here's the 10 leadership beliefs of John Fryer. Right here on one page, J-Man's likes and enhance. Yeah. Are there any notes on me in there? On every page. So.
There's like little doodles of sets.
Right.
That's a good
How to wake the beast on the couch. Yes. The big thing about me is, and this is some of them, is when you do interviews at T-Mobile, they're big on the situation, behavior. Wait, hold on. Sorry. I just got a very important DM. Okay. It's not John. It's my old DM. I love him with a passion. Anyway, what SBO is the interview model for T-Mobile: situation, behavior, impact, or outcome, or impact. SBI, SBO, same thing. And I took it upon myself. Oh, hey, did we just steal the Triforce of Courage? It looked like the Triforce. I knew you were special. Thanks for helping me wake Lonk.
A barbecue pencil. Daddy, please.
He has been asleep for a while, so I'm just going to stay with him and explain what's going on in Hyrule. You should try to find your way home. I hope our paths cross again soon, friend of Hyrule. Sounds like you're going to be busy for a while. I'll be around looking for a way to get back to my world. I'll see you again. Oh, so now we're Link. Okay. What kind of Zelda game exists where I can't break pots right away? That's the worst.
Oh my gosh. What do you need an instrument? Just kidding. Maybe a hammer.
So,
Hammer.
a lot of my time with my mentor was spent, oh god, so happy you're awake, Link, but a lot has changed in Hyrule since you've been asleep. I'll stick with you to help make sense of everything. Yo, it's Tall Heights already.
Oh, I see it.
If I just like walk around here for a while, just because I love this song. Cole's like, I wasn't here to listen to weird Zelda music. I'm here to learn about this interview.
Oh.
Oh. Okay, so I practiced a lot of SBI. So in my interview guide, I found that the thing that I needed to work on most when it came to interview questions was like they would give me a question and it would just start this unraveling journey of nonsense that I would continue to talk and talk and talk and talk and talk, and like after a few minutes I'd be like, what the hell was I talking about? That was the issue that I was running into. So I wrote down very specific situations. I worked on the S part of the SBI model because I wanted to be able to like hear a question, look at, and I had the list in my book. This was the shorthand version of it, but I had on the one, like right here, on the first page, I have an actual portfolio. It's like leather bound, it's really nice, and it has a pad of paper in it. That first sheet of paper just had situations. It was a page full of S's. That was all it was. So when somebody would ask me a question, I had that in front of me, and I would just like kind of look at all my S's really quick, find one that I really liked, and I would cross it out and talk about it. And I would move on. That would be it. And I could get through each of my S's in just a few minutes, and the interview itself is 10 standardized questions. So I just knew as long as I had 10 S's on that page, I had like 25 or so. I would just need to kind of piece together the ones that I liked the most. And as I heard the questions, pick an S, stick with it, cross it off. Pick an S, stick with it, cross it off. And the format worked beautifully. I thought that when it came to that part of the interview, I did really well. And I would recommend that for anybody, honestly. It's okay to have a cheat sheet of what you want to talk about. I don't think that that's out of line. I brought a 6-page resume with me. 2 pages of it was my job history. 1 page was the title page. So I guess it was only 5 pages. And the final page was just a leadership quote. So I guess it was only 4 pages. 2 pages of work history, an actual resume. 1 page was my 30, 60, 90 plan, which Roman wants to become the 20-20-20 plan. He wants it done in 60 days, not 90 days. And of course, as an aspiring RSM, I was like, sure thing, boss. I got you. It can be done in 60 days. I'm not worried about that at all. The quote was, and I've got it up here. I want to say it verbatim. It's a John C. Maxwell quote. Very dry, but very effective leadership author. Not that I think he's dry, just John Maxwell's. His books are like The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. 800-page book. You're like, it's 7 things, dude. Just say what they are. I don't think it's 800 pages. I'm exaggerating. A good leader is one that knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. That's the quote I picked.
That's good stuff.
I like that quote. So my 30, 60, 90 plan, which smells the way, tastes the rainbow. Okay, so leaders don't do drugs. Okay. And then my IDP was on the 4th page. So you had your title page. Then when you went past the title page, it was my 2 pages of resume. And then when the next page was the 30, 60, 90 and my IDP. And then the back, they were in clear sleeves. The back had just the quote, so it all came together nice. Anyway, as Heather, my boss, and the co-interviewer John were going back and forth, nailing questions on me, there was my DM and then a other region's DM. Keyblade Master, if you're still here, was Andrew. As they would be asking me questions, there were like breaks while the DMs were looking through all my stuff, like, point this out to me really quick. This on your IDP says this. Talk to me about how that's going. They kept like supplementing the answers with the IDP stuff, so it was great. I talked great. The vibe in the room was really different than my other interviews. It's like other interviews to me were like very stiff and stuffy kind of rooms where they ask their questions and I kind of move on. This definitely was like, I felt like I was way more in control, and I think my collateral was kind of spot on and really sticking to the SBI stuff and like getting granular with my situations, which led to behavior and impact, really helped me out as well. But the kicker, and this is the story I've been saving, is, well, there's two stories. The first story is, I get there and skill practices and observations came up, which is a big thing in our world. And the other store manager goes, oh, man, I got such a big goal this month, and I've already my store's already got so many in. And I looked at the data before I came, and I said, sir, your store has 110 observations in, and you have 3 managers. I'm currently sitting at 102, and I'm by myself. So allow me to play the world's smallest violin to you right now. And the DMs were like, and I expected like this guy to banter, because he's the type to like clap back, and I wanted there to be some sort of competitive edge there. But he just was like, okay. And I was like, now I just feel like an asshole. Because I wanted to like go tit for tat a little bit and show that my competitive spirit as part of my like resume, but instead he was just like, yeah, okay, let's ask the questions. I mean, he seemed fine, but I was like, I had a moment of like, did I just screw up and I didn't even start my interview yet? Oof. But it went well. So the kicker though was in the email that my DM sent me about this interview and everything. He sent it to the whole district, and it had 2 things at the bottom. He describes the situation, what he's looking for in a candidate, all of that. And in the bottom he goes, come prepared. So he said, when it comes to the next leader, I'm looking for something very simple. Somebody who gets shit done. Like verbatim. That's in the email. And he says, come prepared to answer what that means to you. So obviously, actually, where's my book? I don't know if you all can see this, but I wrote a page. I'm actually going to pull up OBS so I can see. Actually, I have a page here that says, a person that gets shit done. And I wrote what I thought that meant. And that was, I used that throughout my interview process. And the other question I expected him to ask was, why do you get to be the next RSM? So I wrote like some supplemental stuff on that as well. They're looking to fill the role by October 16th, like start date. So I know that as well. It's within a month. Strengths, weaknesses. I talked about that stuff a little bit. You know, that's to know this information's behind a paywall. Sorry, guys. But the funniest part in his email was at the bottom. He goes, side note, everybody, I'm really looking for Samoas. I need some Girl Scout cookies. If anyone's got a contact, hook me up. Nicole knows this whole story, and I'm sure she wants to know how this turned out. So I took it upon myself since that email. I engaged J-Man, actually, and Nicole, everybody, and I'm like, I need to find some Girl Scout cookies. I'd love to get this guy some Girl Scout cookies. I couldn't find Samoas. Nicole found like a listing on eBay that was like $40 for a couple boxes. It was like we were like hounding night and day looking for these Girl Scout cookies. Could never find them. It's true, I did. So what my mentor said, listen, Keebler makes this cookie that's a lot like Samoas. They're like practically Samoas. They're so close. You should find a store that sells them. So this morning I went to my grocery store in my town and they had them. There's only like 2 left. They were on sale. And I was like, of course this is the frickin' week these cookies go like 75% off. Like I was like, thank God I found these, because like there were none, like all the other ones were out except for like a couple old packages of these. So I picked one up, And during the I had them in my bag the whole time, and I'm like, I gotta think of the perfect time to bring these cookies out. So he brings up the get shit done thing, right? And he's like, it's really all about making sure you always deliver. And he said the word deliver, and instantly I was like, so you need somebody who delivers, huh? I just want to show you what I'm delivering to you today. And I reach into my bag, and everyone in the room, the other DM is like, yo, what's he doing? and the second I pull out these cookies, my DM loses it. He starts laughing. Like, he was like, you're bribing me with Samoas right now. And like, my store manager, she's like writing frantically, writing notes. And I pull out these cookies, and she's like, she has this thing. She'll go, oh my Lanta. she was like the whole room went nuts when I pulled out these cookies for my interview. It was so bad. Like, we got so off track for like 5 minutes. The sprint training class that was happening in that conference room I told you about earlier, the trainer comes out and he's like, what's going on out here? We were like, the cookies. And everyone's like, he's like, it sounds like you guys are having a party, or like, do I need to order a pizza or something? That was kind of the moment where I was like, damn, I got this whole room laughing right now. Like, I'm nailing these questions. I got the whole room laughing over these cookies. Like, I've been flowing the whole time. I feel like I left that room like, I will never in my life have a better interview than what I just put out today. Like, I answered my questions really well. I brought these cookies that were a hit. My collateral was awesome. Like, I don't know. Obviously, I haven't gotten any feedback yet. For all I know, my answer sucked, and I have no idea. But I tried a really different strategy. I thought it worked for me.
Charming and witty.
Yeah, I came in there, and I just I put the gloves on, and I just started throwing punches left and right, I brought out my don't give a fuck look, once at 1.2. It's like, this DM that I left, his name's Andrew. I used to work in a different district, and I transferred to Newington. A lot of you know that I worked in a high volume store. It was an awesome store, but Newington had a really cool opportunity with my store manager leaving and going into the integration leader role and having a chance to be the one person keeping the store together. I wasn't anticipating that I would get 7,000 steps out of that store last month, which drained me big time. But it obviously I rose to the challenge. But the question was what do you think your biggest opportunity is as a leader? And I said that there's a lot of energy and care in what I do, but I'm a planner. I'm very much like a methodical, get to work, write down all of my objectives for the day, keep to that plan as best I can. And I said that the biggest thing that gets me stuck is when I get derailed from my plan, when the unexpected comes in and just completely sends me off on a different trajectory. And I said, I am doing a lot to try to get that better for 2 reasons. One, I'm getting better at delegating tasks, and if it's something like a customer comes in that knows me and they want to deal with something or they got something going on, I can say, great, I would love to help you right now, but I've got this killer mobile expert. His name's DeAndre. He's here right now because somebody paid him $20 to be here right now, and he would love to handle that issue for you and just kind of square it away. And 2, I needed to understand what my timeline was better. And I said, with me, the big thing is when something comes up and it's unknown and it's derailing me, I immediately believe that it needs to get resolved immediately. And I don't have the perception of, oh, this thing is popped up and it's an issue, but I don't need to do it right now. I can put this over here, or I can move this here. Like, I can take that immediate thing that's trying to screw me all up, and I can put it in a spot where it can get done without compromising anything else. And to a skill that's helping me not to worry about the immediate is this very book, because it teaches me to not really get all worked up over the over those little things every day that are detracting me from my main objective, my main goal that I'm trying to accomplish. And this is so that's how I kind of integrated my book into it. So, you know, I got the book out at a good time. I brought the cookies out and got the whole room going. I had
Love
SBI nailed. So I'm really like,
You more than likely hit that out of the park. That sounds amazing.
so like I said, it felt a lot different than other interviews, because it was a conversation. It was lively. It was interesting. Like, there was a lot to talk about. There were the key moments of the hard questions. There was the banter. I just hope that the situations I picked and the outcomes they were looking for, that's really what it comes down to, is did I pick my right S's? Because I don't think anything else was missed. I'm hoping nothing else was missed. So I'm hopeful. I'm hoping that was it. You know, even if, you know, this new store that's opening isn't the answer. I just hope that, you know, they're working me into getting me somewhere that I can finally get promoted. So that's the whole thing. My interview was about an hour. As I left, the next guy I know is the other guy they've really got an eye on to kind of move forward with. So I'm glad I got to go first. I like to set a very high bar instead of chasing someone else's. So, you know, I hope he didn't bring cookies.
Oh boy.
It didn't look like he did. I did peep what he had on him. He didn't have a bag or anything. He just had his portfolio. So I don't think he was hiding Samoas in there. I don't think so, Nicole, because the laughing came like halfway through. And it's possible he was there early enough, but I don't think so.
I'm sure when you walked away that they were left with a really
The
good
cookies
feeling.
were single-handedly the best thing. Like, I mean, I hope that my leadership plans and everything are the best thing, but like that moment with the cookies, like, I feel like that's gonna stick with everybody forever, because the room just like it was nuts what happened in that room when I pulled those cookies out. Like, when I pulled those cookies out, my DM starts laughing his butt off. My store manager is just like wide-eyed, looking like he actually brought these fucking cookies. The other DM from the other districts looking around like confused, like, what is going on here?
Yo, I paid attention.
Like, that's what I'm saying, Nicole. I actually showed the email to my mentor, and you knew I started looking for Samoas like a week ago, like a while ago. And I went to my mentor came to the store. I was like, I have to show you something. She's like, because she wanted me to answer questions like, why you for next RSM, talk about your strengths and weaknesses. And I was like, I have to show you like specifically what Roman put in this email, because I want you to like know what's going on. And she's like, okay, cool. So I pulled up and I'm like, he's talking about this get shit done thing. She's like, you absolutely 100% need to answer that question. I was like, what's your take on this cookie thing? And she's like, let me read it. So she reads it. Like, it's like 4 lines, right? It's like this big paragraph ranting about cookies. It has nothing to do with the rest of the email. She just reads it quietly, and she was just like, if you don't bring cookies to this interview, it's over. I was like, that's how I felt. And like, we actually called all the local grocery stores looking for Samoas, and we couldn't find any. And she was like, you know what? I think there's like a Keebler one that's really close. And she, you know, like this whole time, I actually had, I don't think it was DeAndre, it was Jerry, another guy in my store. he was like, yeah, these local stores used to have them, and he's calling these local stores, I'm calling these local stores. And then she was like, you know, I think there's this Keebler one, so like, we're like, do you have Samoas, do you have Samoas? And she's over in the corner like like trying to look up all these cookies and stuff. And it's just funny, like we're all like going nuts over it. What cookies to bring. Cookie, I know, like we had this whole cookie endeavor going. But it was awesome. I mean, I know that I put my best self out there today. Unlike, I don't say on other interviews I haven't, but like today just felt different. It felt great to go in front of those guys and just like, I mean, at this point I've done so much that it's like, instead of me, there's just such a vast difference between being asked a question and having to think of something that's relevant to answer it with, and being asked a question and looking at this page full of ideas and being like, which one of these is the one you want? Because I've got I could talk all day on this question with any single one of these things I've written down. I just have to literally be like, this one. You know, I've got 24 more things to talk about. Instead of being like, oh boy, I hope I can answer this question, it just becomes, oh, I hope that I picked the right one of the 100,000 things that I can already do as an RSM, and maybe this story will pan out to be the best. I want to say it's a crapshoot because I obviously tried to target those things as best I could, but you know, every time I feel like I have an answer. And there's anybody listening now, the number one thing I'll tell you is a lot of companies do the situation, behavior, impact type of questioning, and the best answers won't be the people that know the question behind the question. Like one of the questions was, talk about a time you had a developmental conversation with the direct report. How did it go and what did you learn? People know the question behind the question is, oh, I can develop people. I have conversations with people about developing. They go great because I'm awesome. Or it didn't go great and I learned something. And like, okay, that's the question behind the question. But I was able to say, when I worked in my last store, I had this one rep, big opportunity, transferred from another store. And the situation was he was just beaten down. He needed a new lease on life, and you know, like I had this whole thing, I had this whole narrative ready to go. Whereas if I didn't write down all these S's, you know, these situations ahead of time, I might have been like, I coached a guy yesterday about not using his phone on the sales floor when there's customers in the store. Or like, yeah, I coached a guy the other day. He was sitting in a chair and I didn't want him to be sitting in a chair because I wanted him to be ready to greet customers. So I told him to stand up. Oh no, that's it. That's it. What's the next question? Like I like. What's funny is I wrote that guy's name down first because he was such an important story to me. When I first got him, we didn't work. We just butted heads. His energy was really intense and raw, and like I wanted something productive, and he ended up being one of my favorite guys to work with after we really hashed out and helped him develop, and he taught me some things, and it was reciprocal. But what was awesome was that rep works in that other DM's district that came to the interview today, and I was like, you probably know him, it's this guy. And he goes, not for nothing, he talks about you every time I go to that store. And I was like, so I knew I picked the right story, because all of a sudden they're like, oh shit, validation, like nice. So like I said, I thought like hopefully I just picked a right amount of S's, you know. I haven't talked to my store manager since leaving there. I sent my thank you emails and everything, but you know, I'm dying to hear what she has to say, and it's tough because I don't want to pressure her into anything. That's why I didn't rely on her to build my portfolio, because she was going to be in the room, and I don't want her to feel like she influenced my process, so to speak. I wanted my process to be something I did independently. Of course, I did rely on somebody else, but I didn't want her to feel like I was putting her influence into my answers. Yeah, today was a crazy day. But yeah, I where was I going with that? See, this is the problem I have. I did rely on the Keebler company, so I guess I owe them a letter if I get this job. Thanks for the cookies. I got a promotion. But oh, so yeah, that's what I'd say. My RSM, you know, she's a great leader for development. Like, she's good at that, but I couldn't use her this time because she was in the interview room. And I felt like I needed to keep a degree of separation so that I could bring my own self to that. The other problem is the other guy that's a really good candidate right now was the RAM in the prior store she worked in. So he was her direct report at one point too. So it's like, obviously she was an ideal person to have in the room because she has a lot of like exposure to these candidates. She's seen and worked with and developed all these guys, but I didn't want her to influence, you know, my output. What I wanted to do, yeah, I know, we're like both her kids, right? What I wanted to do was, like, because she wanted to be hard on us, like, and she said that to me a couple days prior. She was like, I was told that I couldn't really get too involved because I just wanted to let you guys have it. And I was like, I'd let you, because I would want to struggle and like work my way and earn this. But what I wanted to do today was, even though she had no hand, I intentionally kept her out of all of the whole process. I just wanted to go in there and like rock it so hard that she was just like, holy crap. Like, I wanted her to think like, I want to go hard on these guys, and I wanted her to be like, I can only wonder what Mike's preparing, and then like I just walk in there and just bow, like completely blow her socks off and have her be like, wow, like, I can't even believe you were that good. But you know, the jury's out on that, because I don't know how she feels yet. I haven't even texted her. I'm anxious to know, but I don't want her to feel like she owes me anything. I want her to make that decision independently, and when she's ready to give me that feedback, then, you know, I'll be ready to hear it. But yeah, I thought it was awesome, and I completely brought my best self today, and you know, today was awesome. I got my new foot device. It's here, J-Man. It's actually right here in my hands. There it is. Oh, it's right to the side of the webcam. Oh, now it's above the webcam. Yeah. Got my new foot device. Knocked the socks off this interview. We sold 31 devices out of my store today. 4 of them were TFB, like, analyzing the weight based on muscle movement. Hold on, let me get it again. One more time so you can analyze it. There we go. Oh. Oh. Sorry, it's really heavy. There's that giant black box. Oh god, don't even get me started. Don't even get me started. But anyway, guys, I know, like, I'm supposed to be playing a video game right now, but you wanted the whole story, and now you have it. That's the whole thing. The cookies made the day. That was absolutely what needed to happen. I'm so glad that, you know, I had my mind on it and I thought it was a good idea, but the fact that, you know, the person helping me was like, get these cookies, they're like the same thing. When I pulled them out too, I said, I just want you to know, like, I'm the person that delivers. I talked about the room exploding, but like, I pull them out and everybody goes nuts, and I was just like, and in 110 days when Girl Scout Cookies starts, expect your Samoas on my desk in my new store. Right? No feedback? Nothing, waifu? Yeah, I know, right? How smooth was that, right? To be like, and if I get the store, I fully intend I'm putting a box of Samoas on my desk and leaving them there till he comes. I'll be like, I made good on that.
It's assuming the sale.
What, waifu?
It's good. It's confidence in assuming the sale, as they say.
Right, always be closing. It was funny too, because my boss, when I did bring out the cookies, she was like, you know, these cookies are going to be great for us because somebody didn't schedule us for a lunch hour today. And he was just like, there's a lot of interviews. I just didn't. So it's potential that they got through the day because of my cookies. Anyway, let's play this for a little more. I'm open to additional questions at this time, so please. Maybe I'll see you again, stranger. Ooh, I can dig walls. Hey. Whenever there are monsters nearby, you have to move to the beat. You'll get used to it, trust me. I never got used to it in Crypt of the Necrodancer, so... I don't know, days like... Hold it out to reflect projectiles or block damage using your stamina. It only works in the direction you're facing.
It's the sorcerer.
Gotta time this. I can't kill that guy. I'm trying too hard. Bomb.
Give you a different better.
I really want to kill this dude. I don't think I can. Yeah, I probably could if I tried hard enough. Oh. Do you remember Octavo, the musician who put you to sleep? While you're sleeping, he locked up the king and sealed off Hyrule Castle. The seal can only be broken by besting his 4 champions. Is this literally the plot of Breath of the Wild? You need to travel the world to find and defeat those 4 champions. Okay. A Sheikah stone. Sheikah. I say Sheikah. What do you say? Sheikah? Sheikah. Do you know if you are defeated, the fates will return you to the world at any Sheikah stone you've activated? Sheikah. I say it the same way, J-Man. Getting the hang of this. Diamonds only drop once. The last enemy on a screen is defeated. Unlike rupees and keys, diamonds won't be lost when you get a game over. You can spend them at special shops you find throughout the world. Oh, okay, so use the last enemy. It's like now it turns into like a puzzle? Kinda. I can't jump on these, so I just push them. Oh. Some areas like this one cannot be crossed with these certain items. If you have the right items and use them creatively, most areas can be navigated more quickly and safely. So obviously... I just want it out there, guys, that I love my bro.
Gucci says he loves you.
Yo, I love my bro.
Oh, that's cool. It's circular, so it keeps going. Do Do I just... Oh! This chest has a timer. To unlock the chest, defeat all the enemies before the timer expires. Damn, I'm not gonna get this chest. Jesus. There's no way I'm getting this chest. Oh. I died. I only have one crystal. That's how big the map is? Oh, the map's all these squares. Oh, man. That's a lot of stuff. Oh my god.
Did you do the other game work?
I'm very bad at this game.
I wouldn't be able to do this with being heartbeat.
What other... Oh, there's another enemy? Damn. Oh, there's another enemy in the water. Well, I can't jump yet, so I can't even get that chest up there. So I just kind of keep going. Oh, there's 5 rupees. Hey. The longer you defeat enemies without missing a beat or taking damage, the more power is stored in the beat indicator. If you keep your streak going, enemies will drop more diamonds, you'll gain stamina more quickly, and enemies will drop even better loot. I died again. I need to get good at this game. It's a bee! Oh! Kicked his butt. Glad you guys all survived my rant about my interview. I appreciate you all listening.
Sure.
No, it's probably like, ugh, till I have to listen to that. Oh, right? So
No, I think it's pretty obvious that we were all very supportive, and I don't know if you could hear me, but I was definitely being supportive.
I'm all nerves about it now. So helped alleviate a little bit of my stress. So I appreciate being able to debrief it. I don't know.
I'm sure we were all ears.
Didn't I already have a shovel? Oh, I didn't. Okay. What is this? Oh my god! Thought you had me. So now that I can dig certain walls, I feel like I should go back down here. Because this is diggable, isn't it? Well, that wasn't exciting at all. Not gonna lie, I expected a little more out of that. Oh, cool, the fairy song.
Scared me.
That's gonna be
Oh man, this game better have a soundtrack that I can go buy or experience.
Can you favorite the movie?
I have to utilize that.
Oh god. What am I missing? This is probably the hardest part. Oh! There it is. Found it. Ooh, ooh. Ah! What's key in Spanish? Spanish key.
Llave.
What?
Sat said a llave.
Yave. Got ourselves a Yave. Okay, so this is a triangle with a question mark on it. Oh no! All my controls are backwards. Okay. Guacamole, look at all this. Deku seed. Okay. Okay. Oh my Lanta. If she ever finds out that I said that, she's gonna get so mad. Oh god. I'm in over my head. Dang, I gotta get up there while being on the beat. There's no like blocks I can except this one. And it's not pushable.
Alright, I'm back.
What up,
Can you
Sykes?
use the shuffle on it? Hi, Sykes.
Okay.
Can you hear me, waifu?
I can, yes.
Hmm.
He's just choosing not to.
Wait, what? Did you say something?
That's basically.
Hold on. Hold on. Alright, we're gonna put... Oh, God, this is hard. Let me explain why this is hard. I have to hear the game through the speaker that's in front of me right here. But in Discord, ever since I realized Discord was blaringly loud into OBS, I've actually had to turn Discord way down than I'm used to hearing it. And now it's harder to hear people through this headset. So I'm kind of like in this predicament where in my future I will likely have to Discord through my phone. Oh, not that phone. Through my phone. And J-Man will be mad at me. And actually do it Discord through a non-source, like a non-PC based source. So that way, analyzing the clack it made when it hit the desk. So that way I can hear better, because I'm missing things people are saying in Discord, and it's making me angry because now waifu goes, yeah, I'm ignoring her. I'm not ignoring her, I just can't hear right.
Well, I didn't know that you did that. So, like, all the time that you were talking about stuff, like, I was saying things and you probably couldn't even hear me.
Yeah, I definitely need to revamp my setup a little bit. Get you a 10 channel mixer. Dude, I have an i5 2500K and a GTX 970. So if those overpriced stream decks. Look, I don't even have a green screen behind me. I don't even know how to make one of those. So, you know, there's that problem too. Ooh.
Did you know that they have, like, little racks and then, like, banners or tapestries or whatever, like, banners where you can have it like your logo and then, like, have that right behind you too? That way you don't have to green screen. And then you can just have it there. You don't want to do that.
I do want to, like, amp it up a little bit. You can chroma key any color. Easy, find a single color sheet and hang it up. I couldn't pick magenta, because then everything I wear would be turn invisible. How cool would that invisible T on my shirt be then? Just saying. JS. And, you got magenta sheets? Listen, no comment about the kind of sheets I have. I don't need J-Man getting that close to, you know, my personal self. To unlock the chest, defeat all enemies without taking damage and without missing a single beat. Good God. Oh, there goes that. Dude, I won't even get out of this room alive. How do I expect you to do that without taking damage? Mike Sievert's face is a pillowcase. No comment. Don't be jealous of my pillowcase. Oh my God. 2 diamonds. Diamonds. This music is such a love letter to Zelda. I don't like the bees. Bees make my job difficult.
Gucci, can you only move to the rhythm?
Correct. Which, until I defeat all the enemies. To kill this bee. Woo! There we go. Oh. Okay, wait. Link can use most weapons and items. He can use shields and has a spin attack that can hit multiple surrounding enemies at once.
Swap outfit.
You can swap outfit?
It said press Y.
Oh! Oh! I guess I'm committed to Red Tunic Link. There you go, Sykes. Your investment carried over into Cadence of Hyrule.
Cool. That's you only had the gray and red one, right?
Oh my god. Oh, okay, so I can... Oh. That's how you do those. Oh, I got... Okay. Oh! Cave is really scary. Oh, don't. Just ended that boy's life. Twice. So... That scroll. There's so many things I just don't know. Oh god, they're coming after me. What the hell are you supposed to do to that? Alright, I have 7 diamonds. I'm getting a wide attack. You found a new weapon. That's great. Your new weapon will be equipped automatically, but you can swap back to your old weapons at any time. I guess I'll just keep going this way. Time this up, by the way. 11:30. Still going to the beat. Did I go in this cave, by the way? Oh, okay, that's this cave. I really like this game. What is it? Yave?
Key?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, got a red rupee. Another red rupee. Got a lot of rupees. Okay. Whew. Got him. Oh god. The bee made the beat come back. Bring the beat in. Or is it bring the beat back? What's the Beyonce quote?
Bring the beat in.
Anything for you, Beyonce. Thank you, waifu.
Of course.
Forget, was this cave the scary cave? This cave is pretty scary. I wonder if this green stuff's bad. Oh, it's bad. It's bad. It's very bad. I don't even know what to do with rupees. I have 308 of them. I feel like I should find a shop. Lake Hylia. Wait. 2+2 damage after something. Probably digging. That's BS. I didn't miss that. I missed that. That looks angry. So that's a big no for me. Yeah, 13, I just got it. So we're just trying it out now. Have you played Cadence Viral? Because I'm super digging this. I mean, I played Crypta the Necrodancer, so obviously I'm no stranger to what the gameplay is, but it's obviously super cool to play a Zelda-fied version of it. The new expansion just came out. Did you play that yet? What the fuck is this thing? Woo! Oh, I got the bow. Nice. Look at these candy corns. Oh, excuse me. Which reminds me, look just like these candy corns. Got candy corns right here.
Gross.
Yeah, but you're not sharing them.
Waifu, were you by my side, they would be shared. In the very same spot that my bro
Waifu.
sat.
If I was sitting there, there probably wouldn't be any more left. Just saying.
If you were sitting there, you would reign as the red plaid waifu.
That's true. Take your seat on the throne. See, I've got my rad plaid bro. I've got my rad plaid train conductor. Should I go in this scary room, guys?
Yes. Just do it. You know you want to.
Whew. Ice arrows. Okay. So we got ice arrows. That's pretty neat. Day, you always want me to die.
Is Day even talking?
Yes.
Day's a Scorpio. What do you want?
Oh
He wants
god,
death.
those are cuckoos. I bet they go nuts if you hit them too many times. Marin goes nuts when you hit cuckoos. She loves when you hit those cuckoos too much.
Is she cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs?
13, I literally just started playing this game, like... I mean, at this point, I talked for so long, I probably started, like, 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, you were teaching everybody how to hustle.
Like DeAndre. DeAndre's
Moral
an
of the story,
inspiration.
kids, make sure you pay close attention to those emails and bring whatever item that is mentioned.
Oh,
In this case, cookies.
when your DM asks for cookies, you bring them. I can't get up there yet, can I? I feel like I'm missing, like, all the good items that get me where I want to go in this game.
Those aren't stairs there with where the bush is.
No, I think that's a bridge that connects the two.
No, but I mean
So I
like
can
on the
go
left
under.
side, where you can go
Oh,
like
those
on the left side.
Waifu.
I mean, I'm just trying to help,
This
wife.
is what-
I know I don't know it all, but
This is
I'm
oh,
just
but my
helping.
oh, here we go.
Uh-oh.
Got it. Yeah, waifu, you are much better with the pixel art than me.
Do you have to kill the chicken?
No, you don't want to hit
Okay.
the chicken too much, because then he'll summon an army of chickens.
Oh dear. I definitely am still pretty familiar with the pixel life. Most of my life I played these kind of looking games, RPG games, console games, before I ever played
I know.
like much better looking things on, you know, other MMOs and stuff. And 14, wow.
Well, you know. You know. I would agree, J-Man, this looks very shoppy. And we've got a lot of rupees, so... Oh my. A health potion. Welcome, Fate's Chosen One. Would you like me to read your fortune for 10 rupees? I see a strange man in need of help. Your fate is to assist him. I've marked the location on your map. Okay.
That was a me character you just visited. Except just not a crystal.
It's true. Address on your map, okay. This is going poorly.
Oh, I didn't know you could take out two at once like that.
Oh god. Teens probably like, why are you this bad?
I love how 13 was like, so bosses have
He was like,
What
so
story have you got?
so you're doing the 10-minute speedrun strat, right? Where you can beat this game in 10 minutes. I got past the first screen in about 10 minutes. The wide attacks helped me out big time. Oh, I already did this screen. Okay.
I like the little statues.
That did not go well. That Lionel is something else. I've got 14 gems now. Cheaper shops, reflects one hit. Day?
Day.
Okay.
Only when you die. Day like
You can buy everything, Coochie.
I know, I was
Day
about to say.
feeds on your demise. He's like,
Oh
more.
shit.
Feed me this death.
So Coochie, you can only have one of those rings equipped, either cheaper shots or reflect one hit.
Oh, I just lost the ring I bought.
Oh, somebody liked my sort of truth message.
Thought I had a shovel. Oh. Better? This one big, but it's better.
Oh shit. I just realized.
What?
I gotta log on to Smite.
Whoa! Dude, it's huge.
Holy shit.
Heals from kills. That's nice. Nice. Got a good rhythm on that
200 rupees?
one. Can't dig that. Here we go.
That's epic shoveling going on over there.
Oh, that's it. Oh, okay. Now I light the torch. Oh, what? The hell is that? Oh, there's boots here too. Oh, now I get better armor. Okay, I'm that kind of player that like finds the things I needed for this room after I've cleared the room the hard way. But okay.
Camping get pretty hectic though. Very fast paced.
I think 13 as well. I would need to
Think you'll die quick.
buy all the other items so the spear shows up, right?
This article reads, Sony just crushed PlayStation fans' dreams all over the world earlier today. They officially announced that the PS5 will not be backwards compatible with PS3, PS2, or PS1 games.
How is that crushing?
Well, because some people were hoping that they were actually going to allow, like, at least PS1 or PS2 titles.
Right.
Like, obviously just digitally, right? But, I mean, that's just what everybody was hoping for, at least.
Is that 5 diamonds? Good lord. I was gonna say, I just got a ton of diamonds from that. Oh, it's so cool. This dude looks like a music note.
I love that word, by the way. Cadence. That's something I learned about in the Sort of Truth series, actually.
That's applause. So yeah, I can't get that hard. Woo! That was a quick reaction. Scroll of electricity. Oh, obviously there's something else there I missed.
Oh shit.
That's playing, it's playing that other game, right? Hades?
Hades, yes.
Oh, shit. Shouldn't have said that.
I'm watching him on the stream too. That both streams that.
Oh,
But I'm also
that's-
watching next to me.
That's that rogue-like game. I'm pretty sure my brother plays that.
10 minutes until All Stars releases? Oh, J-Man knows, for sure. J-Man's all over
All
that.
Stars?
All Stars.
What
Mario
All
All
Stars?
Stars.
Oh. Fester, do you like first-person shooters?
More than anything, I'm not very good at them, especially on like a controller. I'm not good at like toggling to aim at something quickly, like if it's coming at me. Like I'm
Well,
I'm
not
really-
like this would be on mouse and keyboard.
Oh. Truth be told, I haven't played a whole lot, but I'm pretty sure I can aim better on
Well,
PC.
I've never played it personally myself. Again, I've just watched my brother play it. But there's a first-person shooter where you can play as a kitty cat.
Really?
Yeah.
Like what is it called?
Shit, I would have to ask him.
Bro.
And he's not here right now because he's with my niece. I think I told you that she had surgery.
Yes. Is she doing okay still?
Yeah, she's just.
Chinese
I mean, don't get me wrong. I love her to death, but she's just being a little itsy bitsy annoying about the whole thing.
Uh-oh. Itsy bitsy.
Yeah.
Seems like once you get a good rhythm down, maybe it's not so bad. I feel like I would not do it with it, but
You just gotta... It's about time we get my Switch account on your Switch. So you can play this and Crypt of the Necrodancer and all that good stuff.
how is that possible over the distance?
It is quite possible. And you all will be revealed. Is that a stamina show?
Monkey. Looks like you can bust them urns now.
Yeah, it's because yesterday we went to go see her, and I mean we know it wasn't entirely her decision, but the entire time she just kept saying, "Oh, whenever I was leaving the hospital, I refused any pain medication. In fact, I told the doctor not to give me any medication, just like mommy told me." We're like, okay, that wasn't influenced at all.
What the fuck?
Remind
So,
me how
did
old
you
she is?
explain this first-person shooter or no?
It's where you can be a cat, is all I know so far.
Yeah, it's a roguelike game. For me, graphically speaking, it almost looks like Borderlands whenever I'm watching my brother play it, but I haven't, like I said, I haven't really played it myself, so it's just hard for me to say, but I just figured, you know, I know Fessor enjoys her kitty cats. So if there was a
do
game
love
where she
kitty
could actually
cats.
play as Jerk Kate, I'm sure she'd love that.
Jerk, but a jerk. I do that. I am the cat person. That's true.
Dude, I have 985 rupees right now. What do I do with all this?
He's a rich biatch.
Rat match.
Oh wait. Isn't that? I thought that you were leaving.
Oh, snap! I got the chest that time.
What's
Hey,
that?
hey.
You never know, Steve. Every time he dies, they go, you're back so soon.
I can't
Like that.
put this anywhere. I can't climb with it.
So we put a little humor in there.
I can't go in the deep water. Special shop in the swamp.
Oh, your arm is so warm. I'm cold. I'm never cold.
I miss my bro's warm arm.
I will touch it for you.
Oh, please. Tell me how warm it is.
It's very warm. It's like I can feel the hot blood pulsing beneath the surface. Juica, like
Do you ever
Medusa.
just dig because you can? That's how I feel. It says there's a chest on this.
It's pretty freaking cool.
Oh,
It's
that's not a
interesting.
chest. Is it a chest?
Sacred?
Oh, it's this chest. Which we don't have an item for to walk across ice. Dang, this life has been very productive in terms of not dying.
I need to grab a blanket.
What's this exclamation point for? What am I missing? Oh, it has a puzzle I need to solve. Okay. So there's a puzzle involved here. I wonder what that puzzle is. I said leaving the area, because I don't want to mess with that. Oh, I got a bomb chew. I could not get out of that. Oh my god. Swerve me.
Okay, that's better.
Just realized. No, I want to download you. Oh, there we go. Sorry, just wanted to work on that while I was...
I'm curious what you'll think. What you'll think of it.
We knew that was coming.
That whole Greek mythology thing is
Big
cool.
dash, damage up at low HP. Bombs. Low battery. Oh no. Remember when I was like 10 paces into my run and I was already down 1.5 hearts? BS.
What are those little stone blue eye things?
Sheikah stones.
Oh no.
Whew. Ooh-wee. Oh no. Awesome. I didn't buy it, and now that Monster Hunter was confirmed today, I can pretty much guarantee that I probably won't invest in Mario because I definitely want Monster Hunter.
I don't know much about Monster Hunter.
That's the one spot I didn't put that. Well, I just screwed this whole room up.
what happens if you miss a beam?
You lose your multiplier. Well, how was I supposed to know that thing was gonna blow up? Go this way a little further. Got a little more time. I do want to go to bed soon though, because I gotta open. I gotta put my kids on, take my kids to school before I go to work. But I've got a princess shift tomorrow.
Oh,
I'm
4
currently
hours?
sitting at 85 hours because we get paid bi-weekly, and I'm currently sitting at 85 hours before going into tomorrow. So I'm like straight OT.
I was gonna say, but OT.
So like anything I work tomorrow is gonna be OT. And I have to work a minimum of 4 hours.
That'll feel quick though. Those are nice though. But I'm off tomorrow, except for school stuff with Fiends.
It's a toy. Like a certain animal.
A tidy.
Can't wait for that. I can still get third free line stack, or is that dead now? Well, if you need help on those subreddit posts, I'm happy to make that happen. Oh no,
I can't wait to just be collected.
I can't. Oh man, is this gonna Gerudo Valley on me?
Is the music random on that, like on the maps, or does it actually fit the maps?
It fits the maps. Like right now we're in the
Okay.
desert theme. Oh, it's the whistle. I like that. That item looks good. Right there. I don't have any like blocks to push. Oh, I do right there. Reminds me of the Master Sword cover. So I could probably just dig this thing hella down if I want to. Good lord. This song is nuts.
The dog laughs at you.
Pow. Thought you had me. Thought you had me. What's this? It's like worth a shot. Worth a shot. Worth a shot. I think it's Forgotten in Stone. That's the name of the Master Sword song. It sounds like the Gerudo theme. Or no, Forgotten in Stone is the Breath of the Wild one.
It's pretty cool art style. I gotta say.
I moved. Picked a crappy time to miss a beat. Auto dig, reflects projectiles. It's a crazy.
What does missing a beat do?
You lose a multiplier, and your multiplier helps you. It can help you deal more damage. It increases the drop rate of loot.
Oh, okay.
Sykes, I'm gonna have you start asking my questions for me. I'll just
Waifu, you are waifu of waifus? That wasn't the question, was it? I was just taking a shot in the dark there. Tall heights. Goodbye. Oh, it's still going. Forsaken Tribe. That's the name of the Master Sword song.
That chicken just keeps running into the wall, running into the wall, running into the wall.
And it can stay there. Ooh, this is fragile.
Whoa. This call like her shoulders and nose. Where's that scar?
Automatically assign R. An upgrade to your old shield, it can block wind and stronger attacks when you hold it up. Oh!
Tower
So
shield.
I can go to that other play my loot here. I think it was this one.
I need to figure out something I want to do. Like, I'm looking at this stream, I'm looking at SAS stream, I'm realizing I'm sitting here doing nothing.
So
Other than just watching. No, it's fine, I'm just like, right, I keep thinking like, oh, I want to do this or that or something, but then I'm like, oh, but I want to be there, and then I just realize that I'm sitting. It's like,
I should be going to bed. That's what I should be doing. This will probably be my last life.
it's just so like, just good distracting, but distracting too much. Tartarus. Yeah, I have the Razer Tartarus gamepad. Yep, that's what it says.
Tartarus.
Tartarus. What is Tartarus again in Greek? It's
It's the tower in.
the tower.
It's the
Yeah.
tower in
Oh, makes sense.
Persona 3.
Well, in this Hades game, I think it's like a location, or the castle you walk out of. The first, yeah, it's called Tartarus. The
Give me a
deeper
second.
pits
I'll be
is the dungeon of torment and suffering for the wicked, and as the prison for the titans. Tartarus is the place where souls are judged after death, and where the wicked receive divine punishment. Interesting.
No, 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 no! Lucky bastard. Oh my god, the wide.
The name of the game is Gunfire Reborn, Coochie.
What, the cat game?
Yeah, that cat game.
Gunfire report.
The Jerk Kate game.
Mr. Cake.
Oddly worked out. Jeez. Ah! What about the explosion again? I'm dead. I don't know what to do with that head. Alright, guys. I think we're all excited because we know what tomorrow is, right?
Fitness Friday!
It's Fitness Friday, which means we will finally
Which
be
means
opening.
shirtless Coochie.
Sure.
We'll finally be opening this bad boy up, Ring Fit Adventure. Doing the grand unboxing. It's not shirtless Ring Fit DDR night. That would come with partner. You find a way to make me partner, J-Man. Then,
And I'll start taking my clothes
yeah,
off.
then we'll talk. You know, then we'll.
5 minutes later, hey Coochie, you're partner now.
I know, right?
He's not unwilling. It just
Partner.
needs to get to certain levels.
Yeah, right.
Hey,
Partner
Coochie's
would
like,
be the
oh,
way
I
to
just got
get
an
there.
email from Twitch. How the
J-Man's
hell?
already looking into like, how do I get him to 75 views average per stream for 30 days? Which is a great thing. I would really love that. But yeah, this is happening tomorrow. Unboxing it. We're gonna try it out for the first time with a shirt on because I'm an affiliate. That's too bad. Let me fire up my bots. Please don't do that. That's a bad idea. But yeah, we'll go through the box corner to corner. We'll boot the game up. We'll see what it's all about, and we'll go from there. So, Ring Fit Adventure has officially entered the Fitness Friday rotation, and it'll be a thing. As I go into October, I'll probably be dedicating a day a week, a couple days a week to fitness. I'm thinking October is going to be a big fitness month for the stream. And then whatever else I want to do. Whatever Zelda game I'll beat that month. I'll probably finish Link's Awakening obviously before the end of September, so that'll be a big deal. And then we'll see what we'll do from there. But anyway, tomorrow, the Grand Ring Fit Adventure unboxing. And that's gonna happen. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Look at that, Hades hasn't even started yet. I want to make sure there's like a save and quit there. I want to make sure Hades downloads. Yeah, nothing else to say. I did my whole rant and stuff at the beginning of the stream today, so lucky you guys. You don't have to put up with that. Just gonna hit the hay real quick so I can get ready for work in the morning. Good night, a bonsoir. Shout out to my soft-spoken waifu, and I apologize for not hearing her all night.
It's okay.
It's not.
Yes, it is.
Keep in mind, guys, we're 4 subs away from the next prize, which is on my desk now. There it is. Next to, of course, the first prize, which will be given away at the end of the month. The Wolf Link amiibo is still here. I'll put it next to the other prize. Nobody's allowed to peek. It's not happening. It's not the Foot phone. Nicole's still here. It's not the Foot device either, which is so heavy. Oh, can't lift it. Oh. A bull. Shout sub of sometimes 20 for free Foot. Of course, I can't do the Foot phones. Those are all. Oh yeah, J-Man. Oh yeah, could I interest you in the the cool pad? You want a Foot phone? I got one right here for you. I just made J-Man a very sad person, for sure. Unsubbed. I don't even know why they haven't ended that Foot yet. There's probably more tests coming with that phone, and it's gonna be a fun week when it happens. Technically, my A71 is a Foot phone, and I finished testing this software, which was very stable. I was very happy with it. I had no complaints. And then, of course, there's the other phone, which we can't discuss. You know what? Maybe we could just really quick